What's good, y'all? Welcome to another video, man. You feel me? I just wanted to come on here and encourage y'all, like I always do, to keep going strong, to stay strong. You know what I'm saying? To just, like as I've been like going through the days and working, and I've been learning, like, bro, I like discipline, and that's why I don't have some of the things I truly desire. I lack it. I'm gonna just be real and raw. I like discipline. You get what I'm saying? In certain areas in my life. And I'm willing to like share my flaws and vulnerable. Vulnerable. How do you say it? This the things I suck at right now. I'm willing to share because I believe I will grow in these areas. I believe that things will go well for me. Once I get certain things in control under in my life. I But overall, I just want to say you can do anything in this life. You can do anything. Work hard, have a plan, believe that God is going to help you. Stay faithful to Him. And most importantly, stay disciplined. Because you really can't get what you want out of this life unless you stay disciplined. If you're trying to save up for that car, and I mentioned the things you want to get, trips, vacations, you just got to learn how to stay down. And the hardest thing about staying down is looking like you don't have it, and me, I don't want to always look like I don't have money. I don't always want to look, as if I don't have nothing going for myself. But I shouldn't always be trying to prove a point to others than me actually doing what I have to do to get to where I'm trying to go, and that's my main problem. Worrying about what others think of me. You get what I'm saying? Worrying about the image I put out, worrying about, how do I come off doing certain things. And I shouldn't worry about that. Just be me, commit to whatever I'm working towards, and I'll get it. And that's what I wanted to share with y'all. Stay disciplined. And don't stay disciplined to show somebody else that you finally got the thing or no. Stay disciplined because, you're gonna need this later on in your life, My problem is I think I should stay disciplined in just certain areas of my life. And it's like, nah, you need to stay disciplined even when you get the things you want, even when you get to where you're trying to go. You get what I'm saying? Because the goal always end up, you working towards something and then you finally get it, right? And then it's like, all right, what's next? You start getting comfortable. You start doing the old things you used to do, whether it's like partying, listening to certain music, and like just doing things that, that you are feel like a relief, but it's really hurting you. I can honestly say, like, bro, I do that a lot. I get comfortable in the times where I'm just supposed to keep working, just because I see a little bit of progress, you know. And it's life is just showing me like stay disciplined, Don't get comfortable. Just because you see a little momentum going for yourself, don't start feeling yourself. Don't feel like you the one that got this under control. You don't, We need God, all of us. And I make sure I tell y'all that, but stay disciplined, bro. Discipline will get you so far because you staying down. You're not spending money just to prove you got money. You're not out here, You just not a people pleasing. You get what I'm saying? Discipline is like you're not worried about what others think. You focus on one thing. You able to tell yourself no. You're able to deny certain things that you know aren't going to help you. You overall with discipline, you're overall saying no. You get what I'm saying? You're turning down things that will make you feel good, but really won't help you in the long run. So I just want to tell y'all, stay disciplined because you got this. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, bro, you can do it. You don't have to make it in life to feel like you're finally successful. You're successful now, overcoming trials and tribulation, bro. You're successful. If you're still here, if you're watching this video, you're successful. You overcame some things that nobody knew about, whether it was depression, suicidal. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're successful, And it's not just because of you. God is willing to help us. You get what I'm saying? And I struggle with not allowing him to fully develop me and go through that process of becoming stronger, you know. He'll show me something about myself and I deny it, you know, even though I know I need to work on this. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to keep it real with y'all. And I just want to let y'all know, like, I appreciate y'all, bro, you know, like, because sometimes I come on these videos and I really don't be having nothing to talk about, you know, I really don't. But it's up to me to keep pushing. And I got to look at my reason of doing this. You know, am I doing this to be liked? Am I doing this for the fame or whatever? No. You know what I'm saying? This is my true passion. And, you know, whatever it is, you can do it. Don't give up. Don't give in to, you know, you not seeing progress yet. Don't give up. Stay disciplined. Know what you want and just don't get distracted. It sounds simple, but it's not easy. But you can do it. You get what I'm saying? So just don't give up at all. Don't let nothing make you quit. Nothing. You know, surround yourself with people who are going to motivate you and uplift you. Sometimes you ain't going to find those people yet, but you really have to be the main one doing it yourself. It's just like starting a business. When you starting a business, you're the owner. You get what I'm saying? So when you starting a business, you're not starting it with somebody or you don't already have a team. You're mainly doing everything by yourself. So now it's up to you to keep encouraging yourself to get things done because, you know, you're the only one doing it. Doesn't mean the team not going to come along, but, you know, we all have our own path in life. We all have to grow in our own way. You know, so that's why I also tell people, like, never compare yourself. Never look at what others got and then look at your life. We all have our own story. You have to figure out what you're good at, what you're capable of doing, and you just got to go hard and believe, you know. It just take a little bit of belief, delusion, and overall some discipline, you know. So I just want to, you know, come on here and let y'all know about that. And I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.